CBSE have changed their pattern. Now their pattern is called as competency based education. Whatever the earlier education, there is a slight change and a new section is introduced. The purpose of this change is to make you people more competent. More competent means you must have a competitiveness among your fellow. The two important things are introduced. The first is competency based learning, another is creating cross curriculum linkage. These two things are crucial for this new pattern, and this new pattern in accordance with the new education policy issued by the Government of India in 2020. In 2020, government have issued new education policy in which the committee have given recommendation to change the earlier traditional pattern or traditional way of remembering the content and write the answer to a new kind of learning or education where the student or the learner shall understand whatever he is learning, what is its application, how this is practically useful in his life. Means your education should be related to the practical life. That was the main recommendation of this new education policy, and accordingly the CBSE have introduced the new section called competency based learning. A student, here in this competency, it appears that this competency simply means something competitiveness, means a competitiveness have to be created among the students. Students, the definition of competency given by CBSE is like this. I have copied it. Competency based learning focus on the students' demonstration of desired learning outcome as center of the learning. Means what? The syllabus or the pattern have to be molded in such a way that you, a student, develop that desire to learn more and more. How the student desires develop? Once you know that these things are used in your life or these things are useful to your life, then only you will have a desire to learn more and more. The things are very simple. If the food is delicious, you are eating a bit more, but if the things are not delicious, then you will not eat that much. So the logic is that one. Therefore, the purpose is to make the syllabus and learning more interesting and molding it toward the student or develop the interest in a student. This competency based learning is basically focused on the active learning. Active learning involves the student's desire to learn more and more. In this active learning, a student must use its maximum senses, like not just learning by or listening or just looking toward your book. Rather, you have used your pen and pencil while looking toward the board or looking toward the books. It is not only that much. You also have to think critically. Think critically means how this is going to be used in your practical life. What are the benefits? What are advantages and disadvantages? So while you are learning any topic, you have to think critically. That is the another focus. So that promotes the critical thinking, creativity, and effective study skill. So this competency-based learning involves these four important things. They have also mentioned you shall go beyond your book. Beyond your book doesn't mean you shall learn any topic. No. Whatever the topic prescribed to you or the content of your syllabus, that topic you have to learn or you have to think a bit more than just what is written in the textbook. The other important thing of this competency based learning is creating cross curriculum linkage. Student, this cross curriculum linkage are vital to learning as they help to connect prior knowledge with the new information. A student must focus here. You have to connect your prior knowledge with new information. What do we mean by this connecting prior knowledge with new information? A student, this clearly gives the indication whatever you have learned in your prior standards, say class 9th or class 8, and if something similar topic is in class 10th, then if the concept of class 9th can be connected to this class 10th, then connecting those concepts, the question may be framed. Example, say in our mathematics chapter number 1 is our real number. We have to learn about fundamental theorem of arithmetic and Euclid division lemma. These are the two broader things. But unless or until you are knowing what is prime number, what is composite number, or what are the various types of number, you cannot find what is the LCM and HCF of the smallest prime number and the smallest composite number. So this definition of prime number, composite number are not in your class 10th, but still the concept of your class 8th or 9th are used here. Similarly, the knowledge of other basic things of class 8th and 9th will be used in class 10th. So that's why you should be ready, or you should not forget, or you should not just learn class 9th that you have to just go in class 10th. No. You have to get more and more concept, because those things may be going to ask or may be going to used indirectly in various questions of class 10. The other thing, it may be possible that we are learning the data analysis in our mathematics, in statistics, but the same thing may be used in the other subject, like in geography. What are the percentage, what are the proportion, those things. So this is the expectation of new education policy, or this is basically the pillar of this competency based education. So we have to focus this. Let us understand this thing with the help of other section of our education, like examination, pattern, those things. This is the curriculum issued for 21-22 by our CBSE. In this curriculum, they have explained everything. So in our curriculum, the CBSE have introduced this topic, competency based learning. Students, now your education or your learning should be this competency based. The schools are expected to have well-defined learning objective for every grade that are observable and measurable, and empower learner to focus on mastery of the valuable skill and knowledge. It is expected that teachers will provide meaningful and joyful learning experience to the student by adopting variety of innovative pedagogical or instructional activities and go beyond the textbook. This is the instruction for the teacher, that they have to go even beyond the textbook. They have to take such example so that a student can understand clearly or understand the concept clearly. So a student, you do not think go beyond this textbook का मीनिंग है कि टीचर या कोई भी आपको भी कुछ भी सोचना है, कुछ भी पढ़ना. No, whatever the topic is there, in that और भी यदि डेप्थ में कोई चीजें हैं और प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में हम उसे यूज करते हैं, तो उन सब को लेकर के टीचर को एक्सप्लेनेशन देने हैं एंड स्टूडेंट को भी उस लेवल तक सीखने हैं. ओके ना, इट मीन दैट वन ओनली. Creating cross curriculum linkage are vital to the learning as they help to connect prior knowledge with the new information. So this was the statement I had taken. So with all this, thanks a lot to all the students for paying that much attention.